Okay, find the area under the curve for y is equals to x squared into x minus 2 into bracket at x is equals to 0, at x is equals to 0, and at x is equals to 2. So what do? Expand the bracket to x cubed minus 2x squared. Now what is the value of y? What is the value of y when x is equals to 0? What is the value of y when x is equals to 0? Come here. Now when x is equals to 0, it's going to be a 0 here, cubed, minus 2 dot times 0 squared. So the value of y is going to be 0 when x is equals to 0. Now what's the value of y when x is equals to 2? When x is equals to 2, you come here. Our initial value was x cubed minus 2x squared. So when x is equals to 2, what is the value of y? Y is equals to 2 cubed minus 2 times 2 squared. 2 cubed is 8 minus 2 squared is 4 times 2 is 8. So the value of y is equals to 0 when x is equals to 2. Now, that's not the end of it again. In between 0 and 2 we have 1. So when x is equals to 1, what is the value of y? So when 1 cubed minus 2 1 squared. 1 cubed is 1 minus 1 squared is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. So the value of y when x is equals to 1 is negative 1. So this is negative 1. So what do we do with the values we have? We plot for x and y to find the area under the curve. So plotting for x and y, let me a bit straight. Okay, this is 1, 2. This is the y-axis and this is the x-axis. This is 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is negative 2, negative 1, 2, 1, 2, negative, negative. Now we are going to plot for x and y. So when x is 0, when x is 0, y is 0. This point, this is when x is 0, y is 0. Again, we plot for when x is 2, y is 0. X is 2, y is 0. When x is 2, y is 0. Again, we plot for when x is 1, y is negative 1. X is 1, y is negative 1. Now, this is the point we're going to plot. Negative 1, 1, negative 1. Okay, now what do? We plot the curve. Okay, now that's the curve that we have. Now we're going to find the area under the curve. So the answer we're going to have is going to be a negative because the curve is below the x-axis. So what do? You're going to integrate from point x is equals to 0. Let me use another color. Sorry for that. Let me use another color. Let me use black. So we're going to integrate x cubed minus 2x squared dx. So for point x is 0 to point x is 2. Now what do? Integrate. So when integrating, I'm going to have x power 4 over 4 minus 2 dot x cubed yeah, over 3. For point 0 to 2. So what do you do again? You substitute the values. Substitute the values in the equation. So we're going to have, where x is, we put 2. So it's going to be 2 power 4 over 4 minus 2 dot 2 cubed over 3 minus. Let me use another color. Again, we substitute for 0, so going to be 0 cubed over 4 minus 2 times 0 cubed over 3. So let's find these values. So finding these values, 2 power 4 is 16 over 4 minus 2 cubed is 8 times 2 is 16 over 3 minus 0, this is going to be 0, again minus 0, so it's going to be 0. So let's again find the final answer. So it's going to be, so the answer is going to be 16 minus over 4 minus 16 over 3, which is going to be negative 4 over 3, which is the same as negative 1 and 1 over 3. So that is the answer. This is the answer. So area is equals to negative 1 over 3 square units. So that is the answer. Now just a minute. Now this negative here accounts for this area under below the x-axis. Now that's why we have the negative value here. Okay, thank you and see you again next time.